What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the difference between binocular configurations. And more specifically today, we're going to go through some of those configurations in the middle that are very popular, but some people may have a difficult time choosing between, with the 10x42, 10x50, and 12x50. Now, it's worth mentioning right off the bat that we are using, in this case for our examples, the Razor UHD binoculars. Keep in mind that all of the characteristics we're going to talk about here apply to all other families of binoculars when you're comparing within the same line. So this could be Crossfire HD, Diamondback HD, Viper HD, it really doesn't matter. We're mostly going to speak to the magnification and objective lens sizes here. So first, we'll start off with 10x42. 10x42 being arguably our most popular configuration across all lines. It's a really great configuration that can be used in just about any scenario. You can use it east of the Mississippi, west of the Mississippi for casual viewing, hunting, or spotting at the range just fine. The 42mm objective means that it's a more common size and not as big as these 50mm objective sizes, so you're getting a smaller and more lightweight binocular. The size and weight of this configuration is going to make these binoculars really easy to use out of the hand. And being 10 power, it's not going to be too much that any little shake or movement you might impart on the binocular is going to mess with your image a whole lot. And 10 power is still perfectly viable to use off of a tripod to really maximize your optical system as well. So if the 10x42 is so versatile and so popular, then why would somebody opt for the larger and heavier 10x50 with its 50mm objective lens? Well, if you're not the kind of person who needs to be hiking around for hours on end with their binoculars strapped to their chest or glassing out of the hand for extended periods of time, where fatigue would come into play with a larger optic like this, then this might actually be a really great option for you because you're still getting the really versatile 10 power magnification. But when all else is equal, upping the size of the objective lens is actually going to help you in those low light hours of the day get better image performance. Now, next up, we'll talk about the 12x50 here. The 12x50 is really kind of a hybrid binocular configuration in and of itself because now we've gone up to a higher power with 12. So for some users, it may be a bit difficult to hold perfectly steady if you're trying to use it out of the hand. Not everybody. We do know plenty of hunters out there who do manage to make it work, but it's worth keeping in mind. But you're not quite up to the levels of some dedicated tripod binoculars that we really don't recommend for any sort of handheld use at all, like the 15s or the 18s of the world. So with that being said, it puts you right about in the middle. Now, of course, with 12 power, if you need to see something that's further away or in greater detail, it's going to help you do that over something like the 10 power options here. That said, when you go to higher powers, all else similar, you're generally going to get a smaller field of view. So if you're doing a lot of scanning and you want to see a larger landscape through your optic, then going higher power might not be the best route for you. All in all, these 12x50s are a really popular option for the hunters out west, where they may be finding themselves in environments where they're going to have to see objects that are pretty far away. It also can help them condense what could be two different optics in their pack with a lower powered bino and a higher power, more tripod dedicated binocular into just one that they can carry on their chest, bring up for quick views in the hand, or lock into a tripod and glass off of for long periods of time. And there you have it, folks. That's just a high-level overview of some of the things we go into when somebody's considering one of these three different configurations. If you have any questions about any of these or really any other products in our line, some of the configurations we didn't mention here, we're always happy to answer those. You can hit us up in the comments below. Hit us up on social media, via the phone, via email, whatever works best for you. We always love hearing from you guys and helping you out with this sort of thing. So without further, don't change it. Don't change the, what am I doing here? Without, that was bad. Okay. Usually that's a one taker, and then I just had to go and try and Emerald Lagasse spice it up a little bit and fell on my face.